know about you, but I've got such a good feeling about the year 2025. I feel like it's going to be a breakthrough year. I myself have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to set myself up for a successful year next year. And I really want you to be doing the same. So, in today's episode, I am chatting to you about the ways that you can be setting yourself up for your best year yet next year. Oh, I'm so excited about this topic. I cannot wait to dive into it today. So, let's talk about the ways that you can set yourself up to really have an incredible year in the new year. Now, the very first thing that I recommend that you do, something I've been doing myself, is to reflect on the year that was. Now, I like to do this in a holistic way, so not just focusing in on the business. Like, what went well? What areas of my life were working well, and why? What were the strategies that I had in place to make those things happen? And what were the areas that didn't go so well? And again, reflecting what was the reason why things unfolded the way that they did. Before you can even think about looking forward, it's such a smart idea to take some time and look back and reflect because there's valuable insights and lessons in what you've done in the past. Now, once you've spent some time in reflection, you've learned your lessons, or you've observed things that worked really well and you want to leverage that, now it's time to start thinking about your new year. So, this is the process of planning and strategizing. I am doing this both across my business and my personal life. So, hubby and I, for the first time ever, have actually hired a life coach who is flying up here to the Gold Coast, and we are spending a full day with her to map out the things that we want to create in our lives. Now, I know this is an investment, and again, I feel very blessed to be in a position to be able to do that. But I also know the power of planning. And I know that when things have stagnated, it's usually because there wasn't clarity around exactly what it was that we desired and an action plan to get us there. So, have a think about your year. What does it look like? What are the things that you want to create, both in your personal life and also in your business? I know I sound like a broken record saying this, but if you want to create new outcomes in any area of your life, but particularly with your business, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for a different outcome. You've got to do things differently to create a different outcome. Now, one thing that I will say here, this doesn't necessarily mean throwing the baby out with the bathwater. If you know 2024 wasn't an amazing year for you, you don't need to go scrap everything, I'm burning it to the ground. A lot of times it's actually just tweaks. Maybe it's playing around with your offers. Maybe it's playing around with your pricing. Maybe it's having a look at your marketing and your messaging. If you've got things that work, leverage that. Things that aren't working, well, that's where you need to either eliminate or rejiggle them. But now is a really fantastic time to be stepping back and having a bird's eye view of what the new year can look like. Now, the next thing, once you're clear, that's where I want to go, is setting yourself up with structures to support you to achieve those goals throughout the year. So at the moment, I am in the process of hiring actually several mentors. Again, the life coach that we're doing a session with, we are going to meet with her every single quarter throughout the year. Again, this is something really different to what we've done before. I'm also looking at hiring a business coach, which will be happening very soon, and also another form of mentor to help support me in the, I guess, mindset and energetics space. How are you going to be supported to create your breakthrough year in 2025 in any area? If you want to get fit and healthy, are you going to hire a trainer, a dietitian? With your business, are you getting yourself a business mentor to really support you on your growth journey? I know for me, when I've had my big income leaps, my big breakthrough years, it has been under the support of an incredible mentor. And that is why it's an area that I continue to invest in again and again. The next thing to start to have a bit of a think about is who you're going to surround yourself with in the next year. You become the people that you're around in your personal life, in business. And if you want to up level, you need to get in the energy of people doing big things with their life. If you earn the average income of the 5 people you spend the most time with, who are you spending the most time with? And if you need to get in a new circle, what are you going to do? It might be a really good time to start thinking about joining a mastermind, going on retreats, again, hiring an amazing mentor. Getting in the energy of people doing big things is one of the fastest ways to up level your results. And connected in with this, now's a great time to have a think about what potential collaborations. This was an intuitive insight from my episode with Kerry Rowett. If you haven't listened yet, go and have a listen. But one of the insights that she had for you, the listeners of my podcast, is that collaborations are going to be huge in 2025. So really step back and think, what are some ways that I can collaborate with other businesses as we come into this new year? Who am I going to collaborate with? And can I start having those conversations now? The next thing that is huge when it comes to creating big new changes in your life is your energy, your energetic state. Because let's face it, whatever we are thinking, feeling, the frequency at which we are vibrating is what we are attracting. If you feel negative, flat, overwhelmed, deflated, guess what you are going to attract into your life? When you feel positive, motivated, inspired, you're going to attract more amazing things into your world. So what are you doing to support your energetic state? I know for me, this time of year, as we approach the end of the year, I can get a little bit run down. So I'm investing in myself. Just yesterday went and had a massage, and I did a beautiful Reiki healing session as well. What are the ways that you are supporting your energetic state in the new year if you are wanting to have a breakthrough year? And can you actually go and schedule these things in? It's so easy to look after ourselves when we are at our low point, but how about actually proactively investing in your energetic state? It's a really great time to map that out for the year. And the last thing I'd love to encourage you to do, something I've been really leaning into lately, because like I said, I'm feeling such like it's time for a big up level. And one of the tools that I'm using in this process is scripting or journaling. And this looks like writing about the things that you desire to create in your life. And bonus tip here, even better, if you can write about it as a thank you letter, as if the thing is already done. So I've been writing and I'm doing this daily. Thank you so much for and all of the things that I am wanting to manifest and create in 2025. Thank you. I'm writing it from a place of it's already done. Now, I know this sounds a bit woo-woo, but why not give it a try? This is actually something that works on a neuroscience level as well as an energetic manifestation kind of strategy. It really is about putting these thoughts down on paper so that you can start to create these outcomes in your life. Hopefully today's episode has given you some inspiration to start getting ready for next year now. Start making some big decisions. Start investing in areas that you need support. Because if you want to have an epic year next year, you're going to need to set yourself up for success. And now is the perfect time to be doing so. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. I've really enjoyed recording it for you. And here is sending you all of the positive vibrations that 2025 is going to be your best year yet.